Now, this is the Martha Stewart story, Dave.
Okay.
All right. Now, I'm going to let you hear a newscaster do the story, and we'll see if you can fill in the blank. It's almost impossible. There's a Martha Stewart tragedy today.
Now, a tragedy for Martha Stewart. She says several of her pet...
That's it?
That's it. That's all you get.
Tragedy?
Now, you fill in the blank. Stewart. That's right.
Several of her pet...
Now, a tragedy for Martha Stewart. She says several of her pet...
All right. Now, you fill in the... What's the next word that will come out of his mouth? What's the pet and what's the tragedy?
Gee whiz. Oh, man. All I can think of is Snoop Dogg right now. Her pet Snoop Dogg, her connection.
Her smoke buddy.
Right.
Yeah. Her pet. Well, she has pets.
Yeah.
Turkeys.
Turkey. All right. He's in for turkey. Here it is.
Now, a tragedy for Martha Stewart. She says several of her pet peacocks were eaten by coyotes.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Horrible.
You weren't too far off.
Oh, yeah. Turkey's pretty close.
Now, this is important. Why?
Because it's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy for Martha Stewart.
ABC News wouldn't call it a tragedy if it wasn't.
At age 80, she owns 21 peacocks, but she lost at least 6.
She posted video of one of the peacocks killed in the attack. In all, 6 peacocks were killed. She's now looking for ways to deter coyotes. In the meantime, she's beefing up the enclosure where she keeps the rest of her birds.
Don't have such colorful, delicious treats.
Gee whiz.
Is she shopping the Acme catalog? Possible solutions include taping herself to a rocket. Wait, no, that catches roadrunners. Painting tunnels on sides of caves.
You'd think Martha Stewart would have a better enclosure to start with.
Exactly. They're beefing up security at the Peacock enclosure at the Stewart compound.
And why do you have to? Why do you have to help them? Don't they go into the trees?
I don't know. Do they fly?
They fly up in the trees. They don't fly far, but
I didn't think they flew.
I didn't either.
I thought they were just landing.
They fly up in the tree.
All right,
Maybe you've heard them in the tree.
I don't think they're flightless birds, but they don't.
Not
like,
far.
They don't migrate.
Well, the coyotes got 6 of the 21. Maybe 15 escaped.
This is the best Google answer I've ever seen. Sort of.
Do peacocks fly? Sort of.
Sort of.
They fly up like a helicopter.
It says they tend to run and take several small leaps before a big final hop.
Yeah.
And they can stay airborne for a long time with a huge wingspan, but that's about it.
Isn't that sort of like chickens? I mean, they don't really fly, but they can jump and then leap.
What a colorful mix that must have been when the coyotes came in there and started getting them, and the colors all mixed together, the feathers start flying on these poor peacocks.
And by the way, if you're a follower of her, Martha Stewart on social media, congratulations. Enjoy the grisly video she just posted.
She did. She put it up there. Yeah, she did.
Here's a dead peahen.
Is there a recipe for that? Is there?
Well, what should we do? What should
I think a rice pilaf would be nice with it on the side. Would be good.
I like a saffron. I like some tarragon with it.
That's right. A nice vegetable out of her garden.
Did you see Martha? This headline. I think this kind of one of those things. I think she said on a podcast about 2 or 3 weeks ago about looking for love.
No, is she back on the market again? She's looking.
Well, she is. She has been, but she says. My understanding. I'm trying to remember it exactly. She said somewhere podcast that there are plenty of men that she meets and that she likes, but that they're married, and so she hopes not that their wives die tragically or painfully, but that they just die,
slip away, slip off. Yeah, because she's 80 now.
She's at that age.
She's 80, right? Did you hear what Jane Fonda was saying about sexual relations?
I didn't.
I missed it.
Jane's in her mid 80s now. I mean, Jane's up there. And she says that now when she's intimate with a man, if he's not pleasing her, she'll just say, look, stop and do this and touch me here. I mean, she has no...
Is she single?
Yeah, she is single.
Is she 88? 87?
I think she's
well into her 80s, but I don't know how far along.
She says...
Got a TV show she does...
That's what it's all about. Well,
every few weeks.
I heard Jane Fonda once say that she was done with sex, but after she turned 80, she said, I'm done with it, She's 84 now. She's 84. Okay. And she says that now, though, when she is intimate with a man and it's not pleasurable for her, at this point, she'll just say what she wants. So she'll say, okay.
Stop.
Start.
Okay.
That arm doesn't work anymore.
She'll be like, I want it here. Do this. Touch me this
way. Your teeth fell out.
Exactly.
Pacemakers out of rhythm. I can tell.
Now you know why it's not as frequent.
It's not, and I had it was when she turned 80. I saw an interview with her, and she said, "I'm done with sex. I'm over it." But now I guess she's back on because she did say that she will tell the guys this and that.
Where's she meeting the men at?
Well, probably swiping right and left on whatever
Is that right?
apparatus there is.
Old Tinder.
Old Tinder. Not as tender. More tender.
Tinder box.
I can't drive after 9. I have night blindness.
That's right.
Ticker talk.
My sister was on there one time, on something. Some sort of meet. It's like, if for those that are advancing a little bit in age. Not that my sister's even we're close to 80.
Yeah.
I saw her this weekend. She's remarried though, now. But then she didn't.
Is she happy?
Very, very happy. Yeah, she's married for a third time, which I'm really not supposed to say.
Right, but you revel in it.
I do. And remember, now when she got married, before we were meeting this third husband of hers, this is about age also. She told us, she's like, "Now listen, I've taken a gentleman caller, and I just want to prepare you that he's a lot older than me." And I said, "Well, how old is he?" And she said, "Well, he'll be 60 this fall." And I said, "Well, you're 57.
Right? I told you.
You mean he's a lot older than me?
I said don't make it a big deal.
Well, and then she actually stopped. She said, Am I 57? I said, "Well, it sounds like you're 2 years apart." That's really not. I mean, in the grand scheme, 2 years is almost.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
At that age, yeah.
She's like, "Oh my God, you're right." She didn't think of herself.
He's a lot older than you.
Well, yeah. He's he's not even that. Even if she were my age, it wouldn't be unheard of.
Sure.
It would be fine. It would be okay.
Calls you buckaroo.
Yeah.
You're like, look, dude, I'm in my 50s.
Does he tousle your hair every time he walks past?
Hey,
you?
sport, you want to go for a ride?
Hey, scamp.
You like ice cream? Yeah. What's your favorite flavor?
That's so strange. And she did that. She tried all the dating apps and everything.
Yeah.
And that didn't work for her. She wound up introduced by a mutual friend, introduced them. So it was a different type of thing.
I think he's pissed.
This is a.
Is he local?
No.
He is now.
Well, he didn't. Did he move to the area, her area?
Yes. And actually, he still has a job where he's out of town a lot, in Georgia. And they're together. I think she loves it. They're together when they want to be.
Those are the best marriages. Some say.
It really is.
Honestly, she seems happier than she has in years.
Was he there when you visited?
Yeah, he was there. Okay. But a lot of times he's not. We'll go over. He cooked out and everything. We had a nice time.
Did you bring the kids?
Oh, yeah. Everybody, we had a great time. We always...
Special occasion or just cause?
We celebrate... A lot of us have birthdays in the first half of the year, and usually we get together in like May, but she was moving into a new house, so we delayed it to this time. So everybody has their birthday sort of celebration. And then a lot of people have birthdays in the fall, so we get back together in like October. And so we see... And then at Christmas, of course, and Thanksgiving. So we see each other about 4 times.
Nice.
Did you pick up some birthday cash?
Yeah, I got some birthday cash this week. Nice. I like to save my birthday money, as you know.
Make the salads rain.
And I gave away the $100.
No.
What?
I did at the Urban Ministry, as we discussed. I went by there and I just.
Hey, do you work for the Urban Ministry? I do.
Just some guy walking out in front of there. I said, "Here, take this in for me."
Absolutely. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
The Hyundai, I said,
You drove through?
I drove through. I didn't want to get out.
Well, I figured that. It's not good. It's not Goodwill. They don't come get it out of your trunk.
I thought it was. Somebody said,
"Let me up with some food.
Pay this $100 forward." And so I went to the parking lot and just waved it out the window. And boy, several people wanted to take it for me.
I'll bet.
I said, "Okay, go ahead, take your 100." And
You kids take it and split it up.
must have been his lunch hour because he didn't
Can I
go
get
back.
a receipt? Sure. Give me your hand. $100 given to Kenny at Urban Ministry. There you go. Have a good day.
Couldn't have been nicer. I mean, it was just like,
What a feeling.
What a feeling to pay it forward,
Just let it wash over you.
Just exactly. I felt exuberant all weekend after paying. I'm not a hero. I'm not. But my goodness, that felt really good. That felt great.
That's good.
There's another celebrity story today, not just Martha Stewart, but this involves Taylor Swift. A lot of the Swifties are upset because no one could come up with the right answer on Jeopardy Friday night. It was a Taylor Swift question. And Ken Jennings read the lyrics of a Taylor Swift song, and nobody got it right.
Was the category pop songs or Taylor Swift songs?
Pop songs.
Okay.
Pop songs. And so he reads the lyrics, and nobody knows the answer. We only have this off of like somebody recording off their phone.
And I'm just like, oh. You need to just stop. Like, can you just not step on my gown? I really wish this was Johnny reading these. This is You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, You Need to Calm Down. And nobody got it.
You like this song?
I do.
This is one of your jams?
It is my jam. It is a jam. But honestly, I didn't know she sang it. I had no idea. Well, a lot of the Swifties got onto Twitter and said, "How dare you, stupid!"
For being so smart, you're stupid.
It's like how they miss the sports questions a lot,
Yeah.
They didn't get Taylor at all. Let me tell you, we're doing a Throwback Thursday Put Up or Shut Up Rock and Roll Trivia game this week. And it's a more recent game. We haven't done that in a long time. I bristle because so many of the Demmers come after me when we do one of those. And I cannot tell you how many songs. Now, I listen to them. And first of all, I know them, but I don't know who sings them ever. And then when I listen to them, I've heard the radio edits. But when I listen to them online, I mean, every other word is F this and suck that and blow me down.
Yeah.
And I just
For no reason.
For no reason. They just put the F word in there
They
for
really do.
I mean, don't they? I said to Biggie, be very, very careful with these because this is, I mean, it is just like F. Inward. And I'm just like, what in the world? It's gratuitous.
Some of it is you're just like, it didn't really need that.
Right. And sometimes I'll be listening along because I'm writing the question about the song and I really don't know, you got to go really inside the numbers on these particular questions. And I hear it and I'm like, did he just say F? And it's like, oh yeah. And then they just celebrate. F, N. And I just think to myself, what are we now? Can we not be a little more, what's the word? A little more...
A little more class?
Classy, yes, more classy. You don't have to be so overt with the F word,
And we're going to celebrate this Thursday.
Celebrating on Thursday. We're celebrating the F word on Thursday. And I mean, young artists too, under 21.
It's in their names.
It's in their names. All about F
Young this, young that.
that.
Young Lil.
I just think there's a lot of Lils and a lot of F's.
Kids this.
Kid and Cuddy and every song. So-and-so, feet so-and-so, and feet so-and-so else. And I mean... Can't you all do anything by yourself anymore? You got to have somebody.
You've got this feet fetish.
Have somebody else come in here. So that's on Thursday, and I will brace for the impact from the Demmers.
You need to start stealing yourself now. And maybe I should spend some money.
Yeah,
get the pot down.
That's like the. That's like the Taylor Swifties. The Swifties are mad that these folks don't know the... Well, you're going to be mad when you hear the Throwback Thursday game this week. Yeah. Much more recent. Haven't done it in a long time.
True that. If you ask anything about Taylor, I don't know it.
A much more recent game. No, you don't know anything about Taylor Swift. Of course. I mean, you don't know anything about any of these artists. But you'll piece together. A lot of times there are clues in the question.
Clues help.
Piece it together. There's another... this is for kids also. And this is an animal story also. A lot of doctors are warning now, stop snuggling up to your pet turtle because there's salmonella outbreaks again. They say this about chickens a lot. And
it's doing this.
The Centers for Disease Control said the agency has seen 15 people infected with salmonella, 5 hospitalized because they're nuzzling up to and kissing their little pet turtles. And they're telling kids, do not do this.
We're sure these aren't kids just handling them and then touching their mouth.
No, they said it's, they said... We don't know.
They're
but
putting it on TikTok.
They're putting their turtle next to their face.
Guarantee it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And then they also say, once you handle a turtle, wash your hands immediately.
I never even thought about that. We played with turtles all the time as kids.
We did too.
You'd pick them up, but you wouldn't put them on your face, would you?
Yeah,
but then
I wouldn't do that, but I'm sure that I didn't wash my hands before I touched
I'm sure of it.
something in my mouth.
11 states with salmonella outbreaks, and they are... Doctors, at least the CDC, saying a lot of this is due to these turtles.
Well, I hope it's not kids, but if they're adults, this is what we like to refer to as a self-correcting problem.
Well, one gentleman was 59, and he was seen.
Good night.
Yeah,
or not the lights.
He was kissing a turtle on his social media.
Stupid.
At age 59. A lot of them were younger, but he was the oldest of the group.
You get what you get.
Yeah, if you're old enough to know better.
He was hospitalized as well. But it's every year they say don't snuggle your chickens because of salmonella as well. People will get up and nuzzle their beaks and that kind of thing.
Don't get it.
And that's how they do it. No, I don't either, but it does happen almost every year. There's a couple being hailed to heroes today. for bringing a tiny fawn that they had rescued to a Walmart in Georgia. The fawn was on the side of the road and was injured, and they just walked into the Walmart, which was nearby, with the fawn and said, "Somebody help us." You know, that's what they were looking
Is there an eye doctor in here? Not exactly.
What about a vet?
Oh, no.
Did somebody go get a hunting rifle?
But they sell them in back.
I need some bullets.
I was a little bit concerned
Anything
about that.
help this fawn? Yeah, I got an idea.
They bring a gun and a grill.
The police.
Some KC masterpiece.
Yep.
Well, you're lucky. We're a super center.
All sold right
We got
there.
all of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, this little fawn had been hit, and this couple took it off the side of the road to the Walmart. And the folks at the Walmart said, "Well, we're going to call the Columbia County Sheriff's Office," at which point the couple said, "Well, we're going to go, but you all keep this fawn and try to help it." Apparently, the couple didn't want any kind of notoriety or any kind of being called hero. Either that or they had outstanding
Either that or they hid it.
had outstanding warrants,
Yeah.
or they hid it. The game warden says that they were able to save the deer in question, the little fawn, and it's been put at a wildlife center. So it made it out okay.
All right.
Boy, you're right about Walmart, though. They had everything there you needed, didn't they?
Everything.
Everything.
I mean,
Annette.
if you've got...
That could have been a Walmart commercial.
Yeah. High C, whatever you want to drink.
Kingsford.
Summer at Walmart.
Just bring you meat.
That's a new little thing they should do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Make a little extra cash at Walmart.
They got those knives.
Come on in.
Back there.
Buns.
It's come
Sides.
on.
Did you accidentally hit Bambi? Well, bring her in.
Bring it to Walmart.
At the end of the cookout, they're wrapping themselves in
That's right.
in the pelt.
There's